This is Pick Six, and it's brought to you by Davidson's Liquors.
This is one of those we can grade, we can judge this. This is competitive. Don't you like to do, when you sit down and write your Pick Six, don't you want to be better than mine?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's how we judge it here.
NBA player Jared Dudley was quoted as saying, Carmelo Anthony is the most overrated player in the association. So we decided to ask each other who we think the most overrated players are. I'm first. In no particular order, number 6, Lance Stevenson, who everybody last year was talking about as being the next big thing, and he got buried in, where is he, Charlotte? And nobody cares about Lance Stevenson anymore. Number 5, plus he's a whack job. Number 5, Kenneth Faried. We know him better here. Teams from outside this area look at him and say, oh, what a bundle of energy and a rebounder. But there are so many things that he can't do, and for the amount of money he's making, he is so overrated and so overpaid. The list of things he can't do far outnumbers the list of things he can do. Number 4, Roy Hibbert. Another guy everybody's waiting for. 7 feet, as wide as a barn, and for some reason he's gone right into the tank the last year and a half, making a lot of money too. Number 3, Joe Johnson. You know, he puts up good scoring numbers, but that's all he does. He puts up good scoring numbers, never wins anything. He's just a guy who scores 20 points a game and doesn't really help. That's all he does. Number 2, and he's making a ton of money, one of the highest paid players in the NBA, Vince Carter. All he does is dunk. He doesn't win anything. All he does is dunk. Doesn't play defense.
He's 47 years old. What do you expect that is?
Well, that's why he's probably been on 7 or 8 teams in the last 7 or 8 years, because everybody finds out he's overrated. We fall in love with his ability to jump. We fall in love with Vinsanity. He doesn't do anything.
He's old.
And I'm with Jared Dudley. Carmelo Anthony's my number 1. So overrated. So overrated. I mean, I've talked about him endlessly. I'm not going to say anything now.
Did you think he was overrated when he was here?
Yes. Wasn't a fan when he was here.
All right, well, I'd like to start out my Pick Six by apologizing to the crew because they can't read my writing. I am listed by the RS as a writer, and I am the worst writer in the history of the world, as you know. I can't write.
You should write prescriptions.
No, have you ever seen my signature? I can't write. I am an author. I'm not a writer. Here's my Pick Six. After we finally figured out, I couldn't even read my own writing. I didn't know who I was looking at. Number 6, Ty Lawson. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. DUI, Mr. Bong, Mr. Labuhu, or whatever that thing's called. I don't even know.
A hookah?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Some people call it a boohoo.
I've never sit in the same room with. I have a new idea. I want to pause before the show's over. Did you see Riley Curry again last night?
Very cute, very funny.
We're going
to start. No problem with
We're going to start on DPTV a new series starring her called "Here Comes Riley Boo Boo." Number 5, Deron Williams.
He was on my list.
He hadn't pissed a drop in years.
Yeah.
He was, the best. Pissed is not a.
He said it again.
Do you know in England, the word piss means what?
I don't know. Tell me.
You have vinegar and piss.
Oh, okay.
It's piss and vinegar, actually.
Yeah. I've heard that saying.
I called Keith on Around the Horn. You'll see it in a little while if you watch. The player for the Chicago Blackhawks, I called him...
Keith Duncan?
Yeah, I called him Duncan Keith.
Yeah.
And I needed to put a comma after Duncan that I was putting him back. Number 4, Kobe Bryant. He hasn't done anything in years. When was the last time he did anything?
Well, he's been hurt a lot.
Yeah, but you bring up Vince
Carter. He's been hurt each of the last 3 years.
Okay, he's overrated right now. He can't play.
He's overrated.
Yeah, right now he's overrated. Do you think he's going to have a great year? Do you think he's going to average 27 points?
Well, no. I don't. He's not at the age.
Okay, what if he averages 19
that,
points? Is that going to be worth $25 million
for his age? For his age and the fact that he brings people into the arena, yeah.
Okay, he's overrated. Number 3, Dwight Howard.
Chris Howard?
They still can't even read my writing.
Who's Chris Howard?
I don't know. It was Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Can't you tell the difference between Chris and Dwight? I wrote it clearly. Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Dwight, I didn't get to say that, but Dwight Howard is overrated.
I
He
agree.
called himself, and I won't prolong this. He said, "Okay, we lost. I'm still a champion."
What?
From when? 2. The Lakers are going to sign this guy.
Tells you how desperate they are for a point
Rondo
guard.
is the most overrated guard in the league, other than Ty Lawson. Number 1, the number 1 most overrated player, Carmelo Anthony.
There we go.
You and I agree. Phil Jackson thinks he has a plan there.
Yeah.
As long as he has Carmelo, he has no plan.
No.
You really think he's going to play in a triangle offense? He wouldn't know a triangle from a trapezoid. He wouldn't know.
I don't know a triangle from a trapezoid.
He wouldn't know a triangle offense. And I'm not saying he's stupid. I'm just saying he doesn't play under a system.
No.
It was throw me the ball and I'll shoot it.
Yeah.
That's his system. Whatever you want to call that, the parallel universe, the oblong system. Phil Jackson's going to quit that job. He's going to quit that job.
All right, Pick 6 brought to you by
come in,
Davidson's
Joe.
Liquors, fans of the
Here,
sports show.
make
You
a big
can get
appearance
$10
on
off
TV.
any online order of $50 or more at
What does it say?
davidsonsdenver.com. Use the promo code SPORTSHOW10. Offers good only for online
That
orders.
was Charles
delivered to your
Barkley.
house.
Is what that was. That was not
Charles Buckley? Who's Charles Buckley?
Gnarls Barkley.
Gnarls Barkley?
Here, you look at that and tell me that you can't read.
I
all
tried to
those.
read it before.
Oh,
I'm
you-
usually pretty good at this. Couldn't read a
You
damn
could
thing.
read Ty Lawson.
Can I say something? That one looks like Dean Wing, okay? And this one looks like Chaz Hand. Seriously. Seriously.
Right.
Chris Howard.
Now turn it
That
out.
was
Come here.
Chris Howard?
Come here. Come in on this. Everybody at home can read this. We don't need 3 words
I
at the
couldn't
end.
read it.
See? Yeah. Look at that. That's very clear.
See, number 5, Dean Wing. And number 3,
What is
Chaz
this? This
Hand.
says mellow. You can't read mellow.
Yeah, that I can read.
Rondo.
I can read that.
Chris Howell.
Chaz Hand. Kobe, Dean Wing, and Ty Lawson.
And it says here,
4 out of the
use
6.
full names.
66%.
Let's say goodbye.
All right. Davidson's Liquors. Go to davidsonsdenver.com and you can get $10 off.